I needed it. OMGG.
What's up, y'all?
It's a beautiful day. Somebody gonna be really excited. I just saw something when I opened the computer. Alicia's brother is now gonna be the senior pastor at
I have,
Union Baptist.
I have that in the announcements.
Oh, sorry. I just was so excited. I was like,
Yeah.
that would be, how I would feel if we was living in two different places like that. I'd be going crazy. So when you come back home, I would go Bobo, Sorry.
And it started off.
Oh my God. That almost made me cry. Oh my God. Let me stop.
Well, what is it? Tell the people.
Hey Alicia, I was just talking about you. Oh my God. So y'all, I had just opened the computer so I could share. And I saw Alicia's post. Alicia's brother is now the new senior pastor elect at the Union Baptist Church in Vallejo. So welcome him home, y'all. He will be here now back home. And I was like, Alicia said her twin is back. And I was sitting there looking, and I got so excited. I jumped ahead of Deshaun. I didn't even, it's just like, I saw it and I was like, oh my God, oh my God. But y'all know how I am about family. Family is everything. So I just got excited and I got all misty eyed and everything. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. I done killed it. Deshaun had it in the news and I was just like, ah.
He jumped all over the place. How about welcome to Perspective Show? How about that?
Okay. Welcome everybody. I'm so sorry.
YouTube. Hello.
Hi everybody.
Bring some order.
She was boohooing. I'm over here trying not to cry. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yes, you guys, please welcome. Share the page.
Oh my God.
Share the stream. Share the live.
And that's what I was going on to. That's what I was turning the computer on was to share. That's where I was going. Oh my God.
Share.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Where am I at, Jesus? That just took me all the way in. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. I'm so excited. So happy for you, Alicia. That's an amazing thing. To have your brother back here with you. That is just freaking amazing.
Yes, it is. And we're going to say happy birthday to our sister Denise Tucker. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Love you and I appreciate you. Well, we love you. We appreciate you. I love you and I appreciate you. I already know. Denise came over when I think the second or third day I had my surgery. She just needed to see my face. And when I tell you I couldn't eat anything but what popsicles, that's all I had. All I can do. And ice. That's it. And that hurt to even drink and to even have. She came and brought me like 100 popsicles.
And that's
from Walmart. And stuffed the freezer full of them. And that's all I had for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Is her
That's a beautiful thing.
So, thank you so much, sis. She's always looking out for everybody else. She's always loving on everybody else. And she's one of the sweetest persons ever. We're praying for her family because she lost her sister a couple of weeks ago as well. So we're praying for her and her family. But today is her birthday and she's celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday to our own sister, Denise.
Yes. And happy birthday to our other sister, Yvonne Hill Smith.
Oh, happy birthday.
Today is her birthday as well. I just noticed that while I'm sitting here looking.
Happy birthday. Well, we have some other announcements. Christopher Terrence Jones Events is going to Seattle. Tell the people about Seattle, Terrence.
We are going to Seattle, you guys. make sure you go on and register and secure your spot, because if you don't secure your spot, Seattle folks is going to take it. So
And
you
we're
need
trying to give y'all some time to get it.
trying to give you some time. But when we run out of seats, there will be no extra seats. So we are going the last week of March. We are on our way to Seattle and we're going to have an amazing time. I'm just so excited. I really love Seattle. It's not too many places that I say I really love. I really do love Seattle. I almost could see myself living in Seattle. That's the funny part. The money doesn't pay what we make here, and everybody's like, "Ooh, how you like the rain and all of that?" I enjoyed the rain. I'm good as long as it's not thundering and lightning.
Well, it's storming right now. I just got off the phone with Bria, and she said it looked like a tsunami in
But I can deal with all of that as long as it's not thundering and lightning.
Now, I don't like flying out of Seattle when it's raining and thunder. I mean, storming and thunder. It's not a nice flight.
But they don't get a lot. Well, it didn't thunder and lightning while I was
It's
there.
not a. It's not a. It's not a light. It is not a nice flight at all.
Well, it's never a nice flight when you flying out in the rain. That ain't never
Well,
fun.
that's fine with me, but anytime the plane from there, and they explained it to us because I guess their runway is not as long as some.
Like
So,
Burbank.
see, I don't do Burbank at all. I stay away from the airport.
Burbank, you come in. Whoo, that's scary.
So they have to hurry up and go. And once they go,
They gotta go.
it's not even that. It's not even the go part. I'm fine with that. I'm nervous about the and everybody know, if you don't know, you're not going to crash doing turbulence and all that kind of stuff. That's not, the plane can withstand that. Most airplane crashes is the taking off and the landing. That's facts. So the takeoff, when they do the storm, is you're doing this. Like there's just a zoop, and you're going straight, like look like you're gonna flip over. And the turbulence don't help because you're in the damn clouds. So the rain,
Lord.
it's just the lady was. Thank God for the lady that was sitting next to me.
Did you grab her hand?
No, she looked at me. She's a pilot. She was a pilot. It was a pilot. She said, "It's gonna be okay, baby." She said, "The only thing that's happening is we're sitting in the back, and you can feel the turbulence worse in the back." She said, "But it's not going to be that. Just they'll settle it." And I'll be damned. Since we got the clouds and we got where we was going, it was a smooth flight after that. So yeah, I'm flying out Friday, so I need to stop talking about it.
You're gonna freak yourself out.
I'm going to DC for an event, and I'm going to see my best friend, two of my best friends out there.
You are gonna freak yourself out. You keep doing that.
Be back Monday. We do have a couple of announcements, more announcements. Love Center October speakers is Evangelist Pastor Jackie Milton, Pastor Eltina McCree, Reverend Becky Matthews. The 51st anniversary is October 22nd at 10 a.m. And then Brother Corey Action will be the speaker on the 29th. So you guys go out and see Love Center if you don't have a church home. Go visit.
Go visit.
Uncle John will be here in Oakland, October 14th, Saturday, October 14th at 7 p.m. at Evergreen Baptist Church. So you guys go see him. He's also going to be in Stockton the next day.
Who's the pastor?
Pastor Lawrence Brandon, Bishop Lawrence Brandon.
Oh, he's the pastor of
Evergreen.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I guess I didn't know they had a new
You
pastor.
did know that.
Huh?
You did. We went over this. You did. But we're not going to do that now. But you did. We're not going to do that. We're not doing that. Next. Y'all go support my brother J Red next Saturday, October 7th.
Oh, Jesus.
Go to the Paramount Theater for the Hoodish and Holy Comedy Tour. It's going to be a ball. They got music, they got comedians, they got everything. So you do not Absolutely do not want to miss this event. All right.
We really are gonna have to do some reels with some clips because I sure don't.
You don't know what.
I am Gloria. I really am Gloria. Because y'all always get Gloria. She'd be like, I wasn't there, and I pull out the picture and show she was there. She'd be like,
Well,
oh,
I'm gonna tell you. Well, after this show, I'll tell you why I know we talked about it.
because I'm so clueless. Y'all, I have a lot going on at work. It'd be a lot going on. I'd be just a
We
lot.
had a whole serious conversation about this.
I'm sorry, he didn't leave a lasting impression. I'm sorry.
No, it did because you just thought it was. Yeah, it left one. Your ass just don't remember.
Damn. I need some ginkgo.
You need something. Praise in the place. February
Are y'all excited?
2024, noonday. Y'all get ready for it.
Are y'all excited?
I just locked down the place yesterday, and we'll have the flyer out by next week when I get back home.
Oh, you're gonna kill me.
What?
You're gonna kill me. I forgot. I'm just be that way. It was something else I wanted to say. And I totally forgot. Totally forgot.
Well, we could say congratulations to whoever this is.
I can't remember what it was. I was supposed to be saying something. Oh yeah. I also wanted to make sure that we said thank you again for Kevin coming on the show last week.
That was a wonderful show.
If
you guys have not seen or if y'all not seen or heard or was a part, and I can't put that picture up, so that won't happen.
So y'all go back and watch last week's show. It was an amazing
we're
show.
We're gonna do a rerun of last week's show. We're gonna do a rerun of that because I think it was very. Ever since we had last week's show, I was at a function at the Warriors on Saturday that I had to go to, and they were talking about mental illness in the Black community, and they had doctors and people that reached out that dealt with sports, athletics, mental, because it can be very deadly when they go from 0 to millions. That can mess up their mind because they don't know how to deal with relationships change.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you have to prioritize relationships. Who's important? Who's using you? Who wants this?
Who's using you? That's the key thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you gotta really know. It's more. So when we did his show Wednesday, I didn't expect to hear it the next day. Well, not the next day, but the weekend, this Saturday. When I went to the Warriors thing, and it was just like, wow, this is interesting. So yeah, Kevin, that's my boy. He's going to be back. He's going to be back. We're going to have him come back. He has so much more to say, but he said all he had to say within an hour and 45 minutes. Right? And he really, a lot of people was talking about the show. People that I didn't even know that watched the show was watching this, and they really enjoyed him.
I didn't know. My coworker was like, "Oh, I really enjoyed the show." Huh? How you even know about the show?
Yeah.
Never even told you.
So it's amazing how many people watch it and watch the replays. So we thank you guys for even taking
the time. Thank you guys for watching the replays.
Watching the show for an hour. We take up an hour of your time, so we really appreciate it. But last week was amazing. So we're gonna have a whole lot of more guests like that, like Kevin, just to give their testimony because it's helping other people.
It's helping other people.
You don't know that you're in a shell until somebody else talk about it, and you be like, "Oh, that's me. I feel that way. Oh, I'm dealing with that same situation." You don't know what you can't put a label on it. You can't put a title on it until somebody else outside that you may not even know dealing with the same symptoms, the same problems, the same situation that you're dealing with. And then now you can put a name on it and reach out and get some help.
Right.
Reach out and get some help. It's okay. Us,
It's
we can
okay.
pray and we can read the word, but get some mental help.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Get some help. God has given these people wisdoms, and trust and believe. If you don't, me personally, like when I do go, I want someone, not my color, not somebody, I don't want nobody saved, because I want the truth. I want the help. I don't want nobody satisfying me and looking at my skin color or me being related to them. I don't want that. I need somebody that don't know nothing about nothing, ain't connected to nobody that I know. You know what I mean? And when you get it, and this is a word of
You
advice.
need Rosalind.
Huh? Who's that?
You need Rosalind.
Who's that?
That was the most Caucasianist name I could come up with.
Oh.
For a doctor.
I thought I went black when you said Rosalind.
And I went all the way. Look.
Because it's like we got it's like 7 Rosalinds that popped in my head. That's wrong. What?
Oh, and I only know one Rosalind.
No, you don't. Child, y'all pray for Terrence Mine.
Nobody named Rosalind.
Okay. We'll pray for Terrence Mine. What was I saying? He didn't took my mind away from me. But go get some help. Oh, this is what I was saying. When you go and get your a word of advice, when you go and get your help, don't tell them people stuff you want to hear. Tell them the truth.
Yes.
Because if you're not telling the truth, you're not going to help yourself. You're just wasting money and land.
You're not getting anywhere.
You got to tell the truth, honest truth, even if it's hurting you inside, to tell the truth.
In order to do the work, you got to tell the truth.
You got to get help.
Because the work can't start until you tell the truth, because you're holding back resentment. You're holding back anger. You're holding back hurt.
And you're holding back embarrassment.
Yes.
You did it. Some of the shit that we go through, we did it.
Mm-hmm.
It was our choice to lead us to what we did, to lead us to where we're at.
So don't be ashamed.
So go get some help. Throw that shame shit away and go get you some serious help if you need it. So Kevin, again, we will be reaching out to you probably the early part of the year to come back and help us celebrate our 4th anniversary. Yeah, he was great. He was really, really great.
And so I also, I don't know, it was my fault. I wanted to make sure that we also celebrate Deborah Roberts. She has been named the 2020 co-anchor now for 2020, a Black woman in prime time. That's a major feat. It's a major feat. And she's an amazing anchor. So that's a great spot for her to be. And she is now on 2020, and she is now the co-anchor. So kudos to her for that too.
Congratulations, Deborah.
Kudos to that. Y'all keep praying for Rochelle Farrell too. I know we talked about it before, but y'all know that she is sick. So make sure you keep her in your prayers. Keep her in your prayers.
They need to give an update.
Yeah, they do need to give an update on her, because we need to know where we are.
Yeah, they need to give an update.
And then I don't know if y'all know, but I know my brother knows, and I just happened to see it after the fact. But Damian Lillard got traded.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Portland.
I told somebody he was gone, but they were like, "Nah, he building the house in Portland." That don't mean shit, y'all.
Portland. What happened here? Why y'all trade him?
He had to go. He didn't get no ring with Portland.
Oh, okay. What'd you say? He ain't getting no win. So he had to go.
He had to go.
Oh, okay. Then out he went. I don't know if y'all, well, I know you had to see what's going on in the world out there, because there's a lot going on. It is a lot going on. But we did get one big victory, y'all. We got one big victory. We're going to take our win as it comes. Donald Trump, yes, was found liable for fraud. That's a beautiful thing, y'all. And the woman that he dogged and talked about, Letitia James, who is from New York, she went after him. She had all her ducks in a row. She didn't come to play no games. She had all her ducks in his row, so much that the judge has now rescinded every business that Trump owns along with his sons. So, y'all, this is the funny part. Trump Towers, Trump University, Trump.org, where I don't even understand this one. People are still getting on there, and this man has been indicted. People are still getting on there giving money to this man, and all he gonna do is to pay his legal fees. I don't even understand that. I don't even get it. But what really got me is when I was reading one of the summaries, and it says, according to the rulings, which allows the civil trial to begin next week, Trump lied to banks and insurers by overvaluing and undervaluing his assets when it was to his benefit, while exaggerating his net worth to the tune of billions of dollars. In the 35-page ruling, Judge Arthur said Trump continually lied on his financial statements and was able to get a favorable loan terms and lower insurance. He took you down because of the stuff that you wrote on there was lies. But you guys keep supporting Trump. I don't know. I don't know why. I can't understand it. But this is a great victory, and so many more to come, because Letitia got him first, but Fannie gonna get him right there in Atlanta. She coming hard. She coming hard for him. So that's a good thing to see out there in the world. You ready to go to Vegas?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody's talking about, I guess we should go to Vegas to see Usher, but we may not have to do that because Usher is coming to the Super Bowl.
He is coming to the Super Bowl.
He will be right there on all your TVs. And when Super Bowl is February of next year?
It is.
February of 2024, you can sit in the privacy of your home and watch Usher and have an amazing show.
And he's doing a tour, they said.
And yep, he is going on tour, y'all. And it's so much good stuff coming out. The Michael Jackson story is coming to the Bay Area for those of you that are in the Bay Area. The Wiz is coming. There are so many shows. So if you want to see Broadway shows, get yourself to San Francisco. And if not, hop on a plane, journey on over to New York, and go catch one of these amazing shows. And I was talking with my friend Anthony in New York yesterday, and he was telling me that the lady who plays Katherine Jackson in MJ the Musical is one of the most phenomenal singers of life. And he says her vocals are just crazy. And I guess I never knew that Katherine Jackson sang. How did I not know that? But I guess the vocals had to come somewhere from the Jackson family. So she was the one that was the vocal coach for the family starting off. Never knew that. And he said that's in the story. So I was like, oh my God. I was looking at that like, wow, Katherine Jackson sang. But I guess the vocals had to come from somewhere in order for that.
And I'm glad you said that. Happy, well, her birthday is not to the 30th, but she will be turning 90 on the 30th.
Will she?
Miss Cissy Houston.
Oh. Like, I didn't know Katherine was turning 90.
That's why I'm saying that, because it reminded me of Cissy.
Is Katherine that up?
Houston is turning 90 on
I'm like, oh,
on Thursday.
So y'all
on the 30th.
Happy birthday to her. But y'all make sure y'all get out there and see that. Then, I mean, it's a lot going on in the world right now. Did y'all get y'all new phones? Have y'all ordered your new 15s?
Did you update?
I did update. But now look, I didn't update it. I'm getting ready to order my phone.
I'm not ordering that 14. What you got? A 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you getting 15 for?
It was something.
All it's doing is giving you the what you
Something
just
they
got.
said that I wanted to. Something about the camera was gonna be, and I was like, normally I don't go. I'll go an opposite year, but I decided not to do the opposite year this year. Um, that's interesting because I think, yeah, I am on the 14.
Yeah, so you don't need to. You can if you want to. It's totally up to you, child. But
But it was something about it that made me. I was watching the preview or something, and that's what made me decide that I wanted to go ahead and get the 15. But normally I'm every other year, y'all. I don't give away money like that for phones because the majority of the time they really don't do anything different than the previous one.
mm-mm.
They really don't do anything. Just
No.
like they're talking about the watch. I'm like, I love my watch. It's there's no need for me to go out and get another watch. Now, what I may do is upgrade my iPad if there's a
That's
new
what I want to do.
if there's a new there, I would upgrade my iPad
That's what I want to do.
and I would get
Well,
that.
since we talked about Vegas, you want to go to that topic?
Vegas. Vegas. What happened?
Was that Vegas or LA?
That was Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia.
That was Philadelphia. So y'all, we got a clip. Y'all take a look at this clip. And just so we know it's just not happening here in the Bay Area.
Wow, this is crazy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Ain't nothing. Oh my God, all these iPhones.
I'm just like, I'm so at a loss for words. Because is anybody being a parent? Is anybody saying to your kids that we don't steal? Because this new generation, they have no regard for anything. They don't care about anything. And are we going to put them all in jail? Is that what has to be the outcome? Because you going into stores, just taking stuff and then throwing it on the ground. What sense does that make? I'm so confused. And y'all know we have this happen in the Bay Area so much, but it's happening everywhere.
Yeah.
And why? What's happening?
And it's just not the males, it's the females as well.
And that's what is.
Even with the breaking in cars around here, it's females as well.
It's females.
You know what I mean? So it's like.
And that leaves me speechless because is it we don't have enough for them to do? Are they? What's the problem?
Unfortunate situation is going to have to happen before this calm down. And it may be several unfortunate situations. And I don't want, I'm going to be straight up, and this clip may get wherever it's going, but I don't want to hear shit about Black Lives Matters. I don't want to hear, I don't, because at this point you are provoking people to do what they have to do to save their life and their property. You're provoking now. You know what I mean? So whatever happens, happens because you're doing stupid shit. If you want something, go get a job and work for it like everybody else do. That have what you want. They work for it. So they should be able to drive what they want to drive, have on what they want to have on, wear what they want to wear, live where they want to live, and be able to walk down their neighborhood safe without having to worry about what's going on or them being robbed. Hell, nannies can't even push their babies in the strollers.
Crazy.
Like I don't get this. I do not honestly get this. But then we want to sit up here and argue with people about not going to church.
Oops.
Or you better get in church. When we have a whole generation
lost.
And the Bible says, God told them, you go to the highways and byways. Not church to church and fellowship to fellowship.
Stand outside. Because you talk about the Jehovah's Witness, but they really out there doing it.
If you really, and I heard something and I totally agree with you. If you really look in the Bible, God did not. God hung out with. Y'all need to research who he hung out with.
Yes, he did.
You know what I mean? So and I love church and I ain't putting church down, but we have to do more. We have a generation that is lost, that is not coming to the house of God.
Not at all.
If they're not coming, what are you going to do? Get out there. Because we're not going to get out there because we're scared.
Oops. They're not.
You have a whole generation that is just not going to church. Why? Because they were not raised. I think my generation probably was the last generation that families made them go to church on Sundays.
Right, because this next generation, nobody made them.
They don't know nothing about that.
Don't know nothing about it.
Or if they are in church, they got.
Oh.
And you can't say nothing about them being on the phone because you sit up there filming praise breaks.
Oops.
So you can't tell your child they can't play games on the phone when as soon as the dance come, you pick up yours and you you can't say nothing to them.
You can't say nothing to them because that's all we try and do is be the first to capture something.
Well, it's like where is that genuine love? What happened? What switched? And it was way before COVID, so we can't blame that.
Oh, no, it definitely wasn't COVID.
You can't blame that. COVID ain't had nothing to do with it. It just would put a little icing on the cake. But
COVID brought out the real people who was going to stay.
Listen, that cake's been baking for a long time.
COVID brought out the folks who are real and who are staying in church. That's what that did, because COVID allowed everybody else to stop going. I don't know. This generation is so lost. And it's such an excitement to go rob. I don't understand the excitement of that. I've really tried to understand it.
It's not exciting than that at all. It's like you sit up here taking from some, like you guys got, like me personally, like I was just telling somebody today, we were talking about a whole totally different subject, but this goes with this subject. This goes with this subject. This goes with an example of a subject. You can't sit up here and get pissed off at somebody for robbing your grandmother when you sitting up, turning around, robbing somebody else's.
Ooh. You just said $1 million.
You can't get mad when they sitting up there stealing your stuff when you turn around allowing your friends or people you hang around to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
This is that.
Exactly.
There's no sense in that at all. That's not even common sense.
Not at all.
You're literally pulling up to people, taking their stuff or breaking windows. I seen that one video by In-N-Out, and the girl got out the car and broke the window. And the guy was like, "You got it. They shouldn't have left their stuff in the car."
It's their stuff. It's their car. and it was minding its own business.
And I'm looking at the video like, and then there's a video of people trying to stop them and stop people, and they're putting their lives in jeopardy to try to help somebody else. And it's like, I don't know. I don't even go to Oakland. But it's not even just Oakland. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Because before they was hitting Oakland, you remember they had the whole 20 to 30 car pileup in Walnut Creek and hit that whole shopping center?
Because they was doing, what was that mess? What was the store called? Lululemon. That was where, that was the big store that was getting hit. And I was trying to figure out, why was you going to a fitness store and half y'all don't even work out?
And what you don't know is, dumbasses, when you steal iPhones and everything, they have every last one of them damn iPhones have a tracker that's on that floor. Most of them ain't even dummies. Most of them are fucking dummy phones.
Dummy phones. I've never
It's not getting nowhere. It's not getting you in. You still don't have an iPhone after all that.
Still don't have an iPhone.
That's probably why they was thrown on the ground and thrown and trying to break them, because they knew it didn't work past that door.
I'm just like, how dumb are you?
And again, if they would have pulled the gate down and locked y'all asses in there, because that's what I would have did.
That's what I would have did too.
Hit the button, pull the gate down, lock you in there. You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere.
You ain't even going out the back door.
Because ain't no back door on Apple stores. You stuck.
You ain't going downstairs. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to keep your ass right in here. So when they raise that gate up and have 20, 50 police out there, they can take y'all asses.
Remember when the boy broke into that little store and
he
was trying to rob?
The
woman went out the door and locked him in there, and he's shooting, and the door is bulletproof.
No. So I just think I pray over my family every day that the Lord protects them and guide them and just go before them.
But it's frustrating because
you don't know.
They want sympathy for their child after their child has sit here and rob somebody.
Can't do it.
We need a GoFundMe because little Johnny need to get out of jail. No, little Johnny need to be in jail. And you should be in jail too. You should be held accountable because you're the parent. It's your job to teach them right from wrong.
But the crazy part is, and this is the sad part is, and that people don't really want to talk about it, especially our people. We need to really have a serious conversation that generation of kids didn't have parents because the parents was kids.
Yes.
So you was raised with your child.
Yeah, that's true.
And the streets are raise your child. So you are scared of your child.
Yeah, that's true.
So instead of you putting fear in your child done put fear in you. So you ain't going to tell them nothing.
Tell them nothing.
I'll be damned if that's so.
And I will drop kick you.
It's like a whole nother, you know what I mean? So it's just like, we got to do better. And it's just not us, but I want to see us do better. We got to do better.
And it's just like, we're not trying.
Better.
We're not trying. And I'm going to call some folks out. 100 black men. Where y'all at?
Having galas.
I'm not speaking to you no more. 100 black men. Where are y'all at? What are y'all doing besides having a gala? Where are you at? Where are you at in these schools to help these kids? I remember there was some parents, and they were all men, somewhere back in the Midwest or somewhere, and they went to the school every day so that the schools would see, the kids would see there was black men there to support them. Remember that? I don't remember where it was, but they were there every day, and they were coming in different shifts so that there was black men at that school, and they would see black men stepping up to be fathers, to be there for the kids. 100 black men, where are you? Because just having all these galas, asking people for money and charging all this, what are you doing? What are you getting accomplished? Where is your footprint in this Bay Area being left besides a gala? I don't see it. I don't see it. It's just not happening. It's really not happening. We got to step up because this is not going to end until people start shooting these kids.
Yeah.
And Target is pulling out of Oakland. Target is pulling out of one of like 9 stores. So the store on Broadway, and you really mess it up for the seniors who live in that area where the stores are trying to benefit them by having a store near them with a pharmacy. You mess it up for the seniors because you just going in the store stealing to be stealing. You have no justification of why you're even stealing.
Yeah.
Just crazy. It really is. And something's got to give. Something's got to give. I saw this in the store and I just wanted to in the news, I just wanted us to just graze over it. Y'all know I'm definitely against guns. I'm not a gun person, and I don't condone them. I'm not trying to go with you when you go into the shooting range. God bless you. God keep you. That just ain't me. But there was a grocery store employee in Texas at Crump's food store, and his name is Larry Lawrence. So on the 22nd, while he was helping a customer walk to their car with their groceries, they got to the car, they opened the door, the dog was in there, the dog stepped on the rifle, and the rifle discharged, and it killed Larry. This happened in Linden, Texas. And this is why I keep saying, why are you at the grocery store with a gun? Why was the gun accessible that the dog could just step on it? And now you go to the grocery store and your dog done killed somebody, done took somebody's life. And they tried to resuscitate him, but of course that didn't happen. And he was pronounced dead at the site.
Wait, dog died?
No, the person died.
Oh.
The dog jumped on the gun and the gun fired.
Okay, what did the dog jumping on somebody for?
You know how the dog got excited when the people come back to the car and they had opened the trunk to put the groceries in there. And when they opened it, the dog jumped and he excited and jumped on the gun. And the gun.
The man that was holding the gun?
No, the man wasn't even holding the gun. The gun was just laying in the car. The gun fired when the dog jumped on it. So explain to me, that's what I say. Why do you even have a gun in the car to go to the damn grocery store?
Yeah, I don't get that.
And so the owners of Crump's Food Center, which I've never heard of, they put out a statement saying the tragedy has taken place at Crump's Food Center. We lost a fine young man. He carried out groceries, put them in the backseat of a truck. A loaded rifle was on the seat, and a dog stepped on the rifle, shooting the young man. He died shortly thereafter. Until we are certain that his family has been notified, we will not be releasing his name. We ask for prayers for this young man's family. And that's the owner, Chris Spencer. They also started a GoFundMe page towards his funeral expenses and a memorial fund. So kudos to the Crump food stores for stepping up. But why do you have a rifle in your car to go to the grocery store? I don't understand. It's just sickening. It's just sickening. And this keeps happening. Guns keep just charging and killing people, innocent people.
Well, I don't understand why the gun wasn't locked.
And that's the other thing.
I understand why you have a gun now to go anywhere. You just don't know what you're finna run into.
But do you really need a rifle?
You need whatever you can get.
Could have had a gun up under the seat.
Well, he probably didn't have it. So a rifle it was. I just don't know why he didn't have it locked. That it was that easy for the dog to step on. And boom. Off.
That's just ludicrous.
Yeah, I don't understand that part.
It's ludicrous, y'all. And while we're there, let's breeze over this, and then we can move on to some other stuff.
There has to be something more to that story.
Yeah. The man that shot the people in the Walmart in El Paso, y'all, he was found convicted. He killed 23 people and wounded 22 others at the El Paso Walmart. And his name is Patrick something Carusis. He pleaded guilty to federal charges in the attack, and he has now reached an agreement with prosecutors to pay $5.5 million in restitution. Now, I just have a question. He going to jail. Where is the $5 million in restitution coming from?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Because you're gonna be in jail. So you done told this family now y'all been awarded the families that you've been awarded 5.5. But here's the thing. Most of them probably can't even see past because they were, Walmart, El Paso. It was a lot of low income people. You getting their hopes up high for some money that how he gonna pay it if he in jail? What job he got?
Wow.
I couldn't. I just didn't understand that. And his sole intention was for killing Mexican people. We are such a race-based place right now with so many racial wars going on. It's ridiculous. So y'all pray for the United States, and just pray for the United States. Pray, because something's got to give. Something has got to give. On a lighter note, let's jump on over. Y'all, Wayne Brady is now talking about, if y'all didn't know, Wayne Brady came out as pansexual. Does everybody know what pansexual is?
They probably don't.
So, pansexual means basically being attracted to anyone. No, let me say his words first before I say that. I came to pansexual because, and I know that I'm completely messing up the dictionary meaning, but to me, pan means being able to be attracted to anyone who identifies as gay, straight, bi, transsexual, or non-binary. I think, at least for me right now, that is the proper place. I took pan to mean that not only can I be attracted to any of these people or types physically, but I could be attracted to the person that is there. But the real definition of pansexual is a person who is sexually or romantically attracted to people regardless of their sex or gender. What are your thoughts? You speechless? You speechless? He's speechless, y'all.
I shall do what you do.
And so I want to say, wasn't it the girl from Hidden Figures, Janelle Monáe? She came out as pansexual too. So let's look at this. Pansexual is defined as a person who is sexually or romantically attracted to a person regardless of their sex or gender. So I'm trying to understand this. I'm trying to understand if you're not, I don't know. Why can't this just be bi?
I don't get none of it.
Why can't this just be bisexual? Why do we have to have new terminology for it? And so he went on. At the end of the day, for me, that just means I am free to voice the option, he said. Here's the thing. It may never happen. I'm not saying that I'm going to be in a relationship with another man. I'm saying it is very possible for me to be attracted to the man because of the person. I can be attracted to this beautiful woman because of the person. But then again, that may be a non binary person that might go, oh, I'm attracted to you. I'm attracted to this trans person. The best part is now that I've said it out loud, I don't have to worry. I can show up at a red carpet. I could be at Denny's for all you know. I'm not ducking anybody because it is what it is, and I'm free to do that.
What?
People, let me help you with something. At a certain age, you need to stop worrying about what other people think about you and live your life. It's sad that some of y'all get into y'all 40s and y'all 50s, and then you have to catch whatever wave is going on. I would have been all right if you'd have just said, I'm me. I'm me. I'm bi. I'm attracted to men and women. That's all you had to say. First off, but let's be real truthful. You didn't even have to say that because you could have kept your business to yourself.
Right, basically.
You could have kept your business to yourself. But you're so fearful of what people say about you. And all you have to do is in the interview, my personal life is not open to the public. That's all you got to say. What can they do to you?
But at the end of the day, this is what happens. Unfortunately, celebrities, you all know how this world goes. And you don't have a personal life.
No personal life.
Unfortunately. Your personal life happens when you're dead.
You are so wrong.
Is it right? No. Is it fair? No. But you've chosen that route. And it's part of what it comes with.
Being a celebrity.
So you can't get mad, you know. I hate when people say, you know, when someone passed, the family needs their privacy. Oh, they'll have plenty of days for privacy. Trust me, you will.
More than you want.
You will have plenty of days of privacy. Your phone won't ring, your text message won't go off, your visit. And people, you will get, oh, I was just for the text you when you see them. Months later. But you better take all the loving and caring and sharing you can.
At that moment.
At that moment. Because you will have plenty of privacy time.
Because the people that say, I'm here for you.
Because guess what? Somebody else gonna die.
And they done moved on.
On to the next.
They done moved.
Somebody else gonna die. They're gonna move on to the next.
They're gonna move right on.
Yeah. So
and it's not trying to make it seem bad, but it's just the reality. And sometimes you need a harsh reality of life.
It's a reality. When you're a celebrity, you do not have a private life.
Nope.
You don't.
Because you signed.
You can't go to the grocery store without being bothered.
You signed up to be public.
You can't go to the store. You can't go to a restaurant. You can't, trust me, I've seen it. I've been around it. There's nowhere you can go.
You signed up for it is what you failed to remember.
You land up in the hospital and the nurses come in and play your music because they didn't find out and Googled you. Trust me, I've seen it.
And snapping the picture.
You know?
So they can sell it to the Inquirer.
You're laying up sick. You still have to play celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it.
Too many times.
You can't even call 911 without 911 calling TMZ and ZMZ, getting it all over the place before anybody can know.
Exactly. Oh, wait, are you really so and so?
So did you
I'm
say?
calling you because of an emergency, and you asking me who I am.
Trust me, I've seen it all. Is it fair? No.
Is
Is it
life
unfair?
fair?
Yes. It's totally unfair.
Is life fair?
But
No.
let's look at it this way. This is how I look at it. You know what I mean? And we connected to who we connected to. You can't tell them people that support you and got you what you got and you living like you living to mind their business when it's their money.
That got you where you are.
Can't do that. Don't be that person. And then when your CD drop, you want to be, I got a new CD coming out. I need y'all to go purchase it. No, you told me you wanted your privacy.
So be private with your CD.
Private.
Be private with your CD.
That ain't public. You go
You-
with your private life.
You and your CD can be
And
private.
tell your private family that's living with you to buy a CD.
All 10 of them.
You know what I mean? Like you have to, you can't, trust me, I've seen it all. It's like you gotta pick one or the other.
It really is crazy.
You know what I mean? It's unfair. The only time that you can grieve and be by yourself is when you're in your house.
Yes. Yes. It's the truth.
Once you walk out them doors, you don't know who's going to be out there taking pictures. You don't know who's going to be seeing you at the grocery store. Hell, at the gas station, at the movies. You can dress up, disguise yourself if you want to, but they already know who it is. So, ain't no privacy.
Ain't no privacy.
When you
There's none.
It's just not. It's unfortunately, like I said, but it's just life. That's what life is. That's why Michael had to do what he had to do to keep his kids innocent with blankets and shit.
Blanket.
We didn't understand that, but he had to do what he felt like he had to do
To protect his kids.
Kids, private. That's understandable. Because why? He knew soon as he came out them gates, what he was facing.
What was on
At the end of the day is I chose that. They didn't.
They didn't. They didn't. That's it.
I have to protect their innocence.
At
And
all.
then guess what we did? We still found something to complain about.
Still.
He got blankets on the kid's face. He dangling the kids
Over the side of the balcony.
Can we not? Do you really think he's going to drop his own child? And he was only doing that for y'all could shut the hell up.
Yeah, to move on to the next story. And y'all couldn't even move on. You stuck there.
We lost what you call her. She was running away from what they say, running away from people taking pictures and shit. Princess Diane.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Stuff like and you guys and it happens and it still continues to happen. And then you want to freak out. Kanye West go off on one of you because you take your pictures and y'all got the camera all up in the kid's face. Stop. Respect people boundaries. Respect their space.
They don't do that.
Y'all seen what Kanye's youngest son did? He put the middle finger up at him when he got out the car.
Really?
He did. And Kim got them together, but he did it. Like basically, stop following me. Fuck y'all. Go fuck off.
Oh my God.
That was the funniest shit ever.
That's
That
what
was so funny.
That's what your nephews would do.
That's what they would do. You know, that's what they would do.
Lord have mercy.
And then what happens is, and I'll say this and I'll leave it alone. When you put your kids out in public, you are putting them in the way of anything being said about them, to them, or whatever. Once you do that,
So true.
all your kids ugly and nappy headed, what you put them out there for them to see and be a victim of whatever social media bullying is going on.
Because people sit back and say the
Because we don't
harshest
know. Hell, I
thing.
can take this clip and take it and turn it around and do whatever they want to. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Right.
and do segments of what we talk. Child, have it all turned around, and then we looking and talking about everybody after they didn't cut and paste and cut and paste. You know
But
what I mean?
we will come for your ass.
Listen, I've been
We will.
nice. I've been nice this season so far. I ain't said that many cuss words and nothing. I've been real nice.
Y'all, he really have. I
I've
think
been-
I've said more than him this season.
Yeah, I've been nice. And I'm doing it on purpose. Trying to get this new leaf going on.
He's been nice, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes,
I went to the gym for 2 hours today. I'm going back this evening.
that is the truth. He has been nice.
I've been nice. I've been nice.
So y'all make sure that y'all worry about yourselves.
Worry about yourself. Like that little girl
About
said.
everybody else.
Like the little girl said, worry about yourself.
Because while you worried about who doing what with who and who doing what with where and where, baby, you ain't
Child,
got
who you doing it with? Let's talk about that.
who you doing it with. Or who you mad because you ain't doing it with nobody. But if you start running around trying to worry about everybody else's business, you might meet somebody. But you so busy in everybody else's business, you can't make room for somebody else. Because you too busy being messy.
Yeah.
Messy.
Yeah.
So y'all, that's 8 o'clock. This is our show. We done made it to it's 8:03. We over. We are over.
Fun. We know we love you guys. Thank you all for always coming in and supporting us. YouTube, you as well.
Yes.
We're gonna do something for the holidays. We have another holiday party. We just got to pick out the date that we're gonna do it. 'Cause
Days are here.
before Christmas, so we may have to have it the Saturday after Christmas, like we did last time, or somewhere up in there. 'Cause I know you're gone the weekend before Christmas. You're gone the 15th and 17th, right?
Yeah, the third weekend.
Okay, we could do let's do it the 23rd. December 23rd. That's the Saturday before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
That'll
do
work.
it. We'll invite you guys. We'll get all that together. Since we just threw out the date today. Sorry about that, y'all. But listen, stay tuned next week. We'll have a guest. I'll be home. We'll have a guest, and we'll tell you who it is at the end of the week. We'll have a flyer and put it on our page. Thank you guys for sharing our flyer and come to our page and look at all our little announcements that we're putting up and
Yes.
stuff like that. That'll make us proud. Listen, but what I want to start over. What I need you all to do is we have 1,000 people that liked our page, over 1,000. I
Mhm.
need, and we only have 10 following. I need your 1,000 to start following the page. Then you guys will know when we go live.
Yes, that's what we need you to do.
You
Yes.
guys will know when we post. So we need you to follow the page. We appreciate your likes. But
Yes.
we need you to follow. If you
Then you
follow,
are notified every time the video is about to happen.
yes, you'll know when we post stuff. You'll know when we post announcements. We'll know when we just put out little reels and stuff like that. And you'll know when the show airs by following the page,
Yes.
just not liking the page. We appreciate your likes, but we need your follows. All
And
right?
thank you for those that comment on
Yeah,
the
your
post that we
comments,
put up during
and
the
you
week.
share it. Like throughout the week, we'll get like a little, thing coming up that some people are looking, or you'll inbox us and say, "Hey, I enjoyed the show."
We see it all. We do. So have an amazing, amazing week.
Love you
Be
guys.
encouraged.
We will see you next week.
And don't forget to share, share, share.
Yeah.